The woman put on a blindfold. Then she moved forward along the red lines on the floor. But she could not touch a single one. If even one bell rang, the rest of her life would be spent in prison. So she could not afford to make a single mistake. Even during training, she was extremely careful. Fortunately, her camera-like memory helped a great deal. She firmly memorized the positions of the tangled red lines. In the end, she successfully passed within the required 3 minutes and received the mask at the finish line. But the man did not celebrate because their real target was a golden mask, and that treasure was tightly surrounded by real laser beams. For this moment, the two of them had prepared for 10 years, and tonight was the night of the operation. When the museum clock began to chime, they counted their steps from the entrance all the way to the center, carefully measuring the distance to the statue. Then the man pretended to fix the woman's dress and placed a tracker on the floor. When the museum finally closed, the two quietly went to a nearby underground river. They pried open an iron grate and swam all the way to the basement entrance. Following the signal from the tracker, they successfully arrived directly beneath the mask. The man marked the exact spot with a small red. Then he took out the bomb he had prepared long ago. At this moment, there was still a guard on duty inside the museum, so they had to remain completely silent. When the time reached 11:59, the man prepared to trigger the bomb. He needed the midnight chime to cover the sound, so the guard would not suspect anything. But at that moment, the clock suddenly stopped. It turned out the patrol time had arrived. The man quickly pried up a floor tile and took out the device and activated the red line detector. The woman was already ready, prepared to carry out the final step. However, when she climbed into the museum, there were only 3 minutes left. The man immediately activated the infrared detector, and the hidden laser beams instantly became visible. The woman's training now proved its value. With the man's precise guidance, she successfully avoided every laser beam. After several extremely difficult movements, the woman finally reached the mask. Just as she was about to grab it, the man suddenly stopped her, because in front of the statue, there was still a hidden laser. The woman took out a small box of blush and used the powder to reveal the path of the beam. Then she entered the correct password, and the glass cover instantly lowered. The most critical step had arrived. If she picked up the mask directly, the pressure sensor would immediately trigger the alarm. And at that very tense moment, the patrol team was getting closer and closer.